Hey, so good evening, everybody. I don't go live on YouTube a lot, but I actually wanted to get in a little practice for a live virtual reading I am doing on Facebook tomorrow. And also, this is Suicide Prevention Month, and I wanted to do a live reading of my latest book. I do Heroin on the Train Line, so you don't have to. A Hitchhiker's Guide to My Galaxy. Kind of in honor of Suicide Prevention Month because I've been through a lot of stuff in my life, like a lot of really hard stuff. And I don't know, like, I think a lot of us, I have a tendency to put out there on social media, just like the good stuff or like the concert photography stuff, but I kind of don't put out there the struggle of how I got there. And so I want other people to know that like everybody goes through stuff and, like you are not alone. And so this is some of the stuff that I actually went through. It's based on true events that happened to me after I ran away from home at 16. And I ran away and then got married and had a child. And of course, it didn't work out as things like that often do, especially when there are crimes and drugs and things involved. So it was really hard, and it was a really hard thing to kind of try to get out of. Um, and I'm not completely the soberest person, but I'm definitely better than I was 20 years ago, or almost 30 years ago, whenever this happened. So yeah. So this is, like I said, based on some of the events after I ran away from home, and then up through to where I am almost now. And it's not super happy. So, again, this is not for kids. This is explicit content. There's going to be a lot of really bad words. I should have probably put a warning in the description. But I'm just going to read this straight through. And if you have any comments or questions at all, feel free to say something, comment in the chat. And I'll hang out for a minute when I'm done if there's anybody else hanging out here with me, and like talk for a little bit if you just want to talk about your own experiences, and I don't know, like ask any questions or anything like that. So go ahead, and if you want to comment or anything while I'm reading, definitely throw something in the comments. I might not see it until I'm done because I'm just going to kind of read straight through. But I will look and I will answer everything. So here we go. This is I Do Heroin on the Train Line, so you don't have to. A Hitchhiker's Guide to My Galaxie. And yeah, there's a link in the description if you want to grab a copy. They're on sale in honor of this month. This is it again. Yeah, anyway, here we go. So it starts with my favorite, Don't Panic. Obviously, this stuff is a lot. I have throwbacks. Is that what it's called? Here and there. I don't know. Anyway, I'll just go on. Sorry, I'm a little bit nervous reading this in front of people. So I haven't done a live reading in a really long time, as a lot of you understand, I'm sure. So the first piece in here I actually did write when I was 16, shortly after I ran away, and it's called Run Away Home. I feel so trapped. My small light floods the entire room with brightness. There are no sounds except the humming of the dryer downstairs. I get up. I know it's time for me to go. As I walk, I feel my mind lighten. I take one last look in the mirror. I look different, not myself. I pick up my things. Though they are heavy, they feel light compared to the weight on my heart. I walk down the long, dark hallway and I don't look back. So many things are happening at once. I approach the stairs and steadily walk down with a bag in each hand. Everything is still quiet. I walk down the stairs and turn into yet another dark hallway, but this time I feel a chill. I know I may never be back. I stop to take my clothing from the warm dryer. I put them in my bag. As I approach the door, I know I can't come back once I walk out. I go through the door and the cold wind bites through my skin. I smell smoke in the air from a fire long since perished. I walk to a car and get in. I turn the key. I feel a loss, but at the same time a great gain. Freedom. Finally, I turn on the headlights. They pierce the dark like a sword. These are the lights I will always follow because these are the ones that truly take me home. Just driving. Not sure where the fuck to go, not sure what to do. You find the hard way freedom's got a price. I don't know if I'll ever find a place to call my own, just hoping for somewhere to call tonight. Everything I fucking own is writing in the back. Ain't got no time to stop and rest my head. It's getting really cold and dark way out in BFE. If you stop in the wrong spot, you'll end up dead. Not sure where the fuck I'll sleep. Not sure where I'll live. Not sure if I want to live this way. Right now, I just gotta think of what the fuck to do though, so I can keep my ass alive today. Tri-County neighborhood. Drive town to town looking for food to calm the drunks down in our stomachs. We take what we get in this Tri-County hole, beg, borrow, or steal, and they love it. Because when we get our kicks, they get theirs too, though they act like they're all up above it. They all sing their shit at us so fucking much that we all look like we've been out mudding. What can I say? We waller in it. Uh-oh. You know what happened? Well, I don't know why that happened. I don't think it ended the live stream. So I'll start over with Tri-County neighborhood. Drive town to town looking for food to calm the drugs down in our stomachs. We take what we get in this Tri-County hole, beg, borrow, or steal, and they love it. Because when we get our kicks, they get theirs too, though they act like they all up above it. They all sing their shit at us so fucking much that we all look like we've been out mudding. But what can I say? We waller in it, writhe around in the shit on our bellies. It's easier to slither through these sleazy streets. Got a better idea? You can tell me. But I'm here to tell you it's beat 'em or join 'em, so you better be fucking good. Because you won't walk away. Nobody leaves this fucking Tri-County neighborhood. Chestnut and 4th. Deep down in this shady motel on the corner of Chestnut and 4th, the walls move 24 hours a day and nobody there's seen the Lord. A counterfeit tabula rasa in a town known for being just small. The only thing further away from the truth is how far the cops are from the law. In the streets, the meth whores and their daddies slither around sniffing for tricks. And there's no fucking discrimination, no fucking such thing as just kids. The days just keep on getting longer and the cold winter nights scurry close. And all of the residents trapped in that place are running away from their ghosts. And the smell of the aged, rotting flesh that piles up so deep in their closets brings them together and keeps them from leaving like pheromones sprayed round in a brothel. Yet somehow there's always a room left. That vacancy sign's always on. and it calls out to lost souls all over the world that get trapped in its wide open arms. That comforting glow of the streetlights that makes you feel 16 and free. Just like Stockholm Syndrome can make you feel love, the Chestnut can make you love to bleed. And me, I'm not really no different, wandering in off the streets. Part of me is still right on back there and don't know if I want to leave. From that little old sleazy motel room on the corner of Chestnut and 4th, where the walls move 24 hours a day and no one can save you but the Lord. I left all my innocence back there on the corner of Chestnut and 4th. I just can't remember what my life was like before I walked right through that door. Before I stepped into that cold room on the corner of Chestnut and 4th, where the walls move 24 hours a day, but you'll never move there no more. The Lion's Den Sprint. 80 down a back road way out in BFE. We're going awful fast for never gonna leave. The headlights stab the black air as we travel down the road, trying to make it to the highway where the soberness takes hold. The pigs are staking out the sides, but we're one step ahead because we don't want to go to jail. We don't care if we're dead. Tree skeletons engulf us as they fly by dirty windows. This old back road's full of evil, but there's always room for more ghosts. Old Smokey's gaining on us, but our luck's still holding out like the government holds water when the nation's in a drought. Just a few more hills and hairpin turns are coming up ahead, and that pig might still be gaining, but we don't care if we're dead. The road might curve before us, but our speed straightens it out. We lost that fucking porker for a moment of his doubt. We lock it up and slide into a driveway on the right, kill the car and hunker down and watch that fucking pig fly by. We slither back on 250, fixing to ramble on. We're pretty sure the coast is clear, but don't care if he's gone. Because we still got that mission waiting for us up ahead. We're both almost fucking sober, and we'd rather be dead. A reprieve. Time for us to take another little trip down south. We got to take a trip to get to trip. We're making damn good time, and we should get there before we're down. There's something freeing about this big long stretch. Lucy's riding shotgun, and it's getting kind of late, but I'm pretty sure we'll get there for the morn. We done crossed the border, and we're almost to Mobile, but this time we're not stopping until the shores. The air is cool but warm enough to take the T-tops out. The Gulf fog swallowing up the road ahead. Nights like these are pretty fucking rare anymore. The nights that I forget I'm almost dead. I slide my hand just out the window, trying to touch the clouds. The fingertips are surfing on the breeze. The pixies sliding in my ear have got me feeling fine. Their wave of mutilation sets me free. I could live here just like this for every second left. Bubble up this moment and be done. Pump the volume on the sound and leave the world behind until my shadows and my light are one. I could live here just like this and never a regret. Never think about the things I lost. I could live here just like this and leave the world behind. Just me and Lucy in that Gulf Shores fog. The Ballad of Hayden, Pike. Just got a new house, but we're playing pretend. Somehow we don't know it'll end. But Merlin's been supplying to our southern kin, and I told them to not let those fucking people in. It's just been 3 months, but the walls bleed our sins. It's sucking our souls like we're stuck in quicksand. But somehow the shitstorm's about to get worse. We've been tempting the devil, and he's about to quench his thirst. Broke glass rips the night like a banshee in heat. Didn't think a shotgun in my face would ever meet. Get down on the crown! Cuts through me like a knife. Didn't think I would die on a night like tonight. I shut my eyes super tight till there's nothing but dark. And I'm praying and praying that this gunplay don't start. Just praying and praying they'll at least end it easy. Just kill me real quick, but at least save the baby. They duct tape us real tight so we won't get away. Because I'm with child, they give me some sway. But something about that tone in his voice told me real fucking quick he wasn't just being nice. The drugs and the money is what we're after. I said, I got money, but they answered with laughter. Geraldine, go on and look in the freezer. We won't hurt you, little lady. We're their fucking reapers. And just like that, as quick as it started, a few empty threats, and then they departed. And nothing was left in that aftermath of violence except the ripping of duct tape through deafening silence. It really is true. Those goblins will get you. If you keep on smiting the hand that begets you, you wait and you watch and you look for the signs. But you don't really want them when you're towing that line. All we can feel is the Jones of an addict. We barely got out, but we just need some practice. Next time we'll be ready and draw our guns first. No more fucking around. They'll go home in a hearse. So it's a good thing I'm kind of doing a test run. I don't know why the camera keeps shutting off at like certain intervals. But anyway, the next one is Just Another Night, aka, hey, I hang out with you at that house on State Street. I'm the only one that's sober once again tonight. I just want a bit of quiet, not another fight. Because all this shit just gets real old every fucking day. I take my baby girl and leave. Because of her, I'm staying. I'm trying to whitewash all the bullshit stained onto these walls. If I don't hold my shit together, we're all gonna fall. But everywhere I go, it seems I'm just a piece of meat. I want to stay. Got no place to go if I could even leave. It's just another night of taking care of drunks, I guess. It's just another night that my whole life's a fucking mess. It's just another night that some dude knocks me to the floor while everybody in the room just watches and giggles for more. Teddy, you don't want to do this. Remember, I'm your friend. I know I gotta stay calm, but this fucker's got me pinned. Teddy, please don't do this, buddy. Please just let me go. Fuck, I know I gotta stay calm, but this shit is getting old. I'm begging and I'm pleading and I'm trying to talk him down. But he just says he loves me as he grinds into the ground. The laughing's getting louder now. It echoes all around. Why the fuck is no one helping me? I try to block the sounds. Teddy, please don't do this, buddy. Please just let me go. He's really not a bad guy. That vodka's got his soul. Teddy, please, you're scaring me. Fuck, now I'm gonna cry. Oh wait, that tear's got his attention. There's some life back in his eyes. He shakes his head and slowly blinks, and then he blinks again. Oh good, I think he's coming to. I think this bullshit's gonna end. He loosens up his grip and finally, slowly sets me free. I get up, dust myself back off, and then I start to clean. I really just don't want to stay, but don't know how to leave. I put the table back, pick up the glass, and mend a sleeve. It's just another night that my whole life's a fucking mess. But you're not supposed to walk away from family, I guess. This is Old Town Shuffle. Everything's real quiet as we sit in the car. We're a little down the road, but not very far. How long this will take, really nobody knows. Right now, a pin drop and make canyon echoes. Then all of a sudden, Ike jumps in the car, screaming, "Drive, motherfucking drive, it's the motherfucking law." What the fuck? I can't go. What about Susie? Then I got her ass. We gotta move, babe. We lurch on the road, headlights slice in the dark. I point the car north, gonna slide by our mark. It's 20 and winding on 7 through Old Town. I slink through real slow, trying to see what the fuck's down. I snake around the curve, red and blue lights the sky. I'm paranoid as fuck because I'm guilty and high. Just a matter of time for those pigs come and get me because I'm that dumb bitch's number one enemy. But wouldn't you know it, I got me some luck. I guess it's a good thing that whore likes to suck. She's been spreading those beef curtains all around town, and I guess there's a line to take that dumb bitch down. So I done got there late and didn't take a number, and I might have set fire to that skanky ass dumpster, but even the cops thought that bitch was pathetic, and everyone around town was taking the credit. Well, what could I do besides let them all have it? I've been there and done that. Survival takes practice, and the only thing better than getting revenge is staying squeaky fucking clean in the end. Cold concrete cage. Sitting here listening to industrial crickets. Folks walking around like they're lost on a mission. I never wanted to be stuck here this way, but here I sit, here I live, here I just stay. Factory-made melodies lull us to sleep, and anti-emotion pills hide what we keep. What I keep doesn't need hit every day. But here I sit, here I live, here I just stay. And again, I hear humming of industrial crickets. Lost souls all around me just getting their fixes. Use and repeat at least twice a day to get through this shift in the least feeling way. Top level merchandise buys out our souls. We keep right on grinding, just trying to fill holes. Subconscious bribery does us a favor. We just sit numbly wishing for a savior. I just keep praying for God to set me free. I can't do this again. Why can't he just kill me? I'm trying to be good, but it feels so alone. Don't make me live in this cold concrete home. It's past 20 years now, and I'm still here grinding. Don't even think no more, just obey blindly. Fuck, my life's gone now, and soon it's my soul. This industrial nightmare is swallowing me whole. Stumbling up the mountain. I find it amazing how people can affect us in such fundamental ways in the blink of an eye, while others can be in our lives our entire existence, like that of a sturdy mountainside that blocks your view of the sun, but can never quite keep you from growing. I met a boy, one of the most beautiful boys I've ever met, and I didn't know it. Later, I found out why I couldn't see how wonderful he was. It was because I realized looking at him was like looking at a reflection of myself, and at the time, I just didn't like myself that much. By the time I realized I had fallen, it was too late, and I left him at the top of the hill while I ran away, stumbling back to that mountain for cover. It's hard to tell how long I'll be able to stay here in its shadow. I'm like the Trans Am that you buy for fun, but you really just can't get up those mountain roads without that Toyota 4Runner, and that's something I'm never going to be. So it's funny how some people can affect you so much. Some people stay in our lives for decades, and then some are so much more. Some can change the entire structure of your being in a 2-hour car ride, and nothing will ever be the same. Ode to the beginning of the end. Am I too far gone to make it? Too late to be saved? Will I ever feel what stable's like? All these places that I run just trying to escape. Detroit, the coast, New York's the same alike. This acrid doom, it follows me most everywhere I go, and I'm just looking for a friendly hand. How much further I can go is anybody's guess. I'm trying and doing the fucking best I can. I heard salvation's hiding in the eye of this here storm. My red eyes are swallowed up by hate. This cruel-ass world has swallowed almost everything I love, and I'm about to self-disintegrate. I'm trying to go for one last savior, one last fucking dream, one last motherfucking piece of pie. And if this time this shit don't work and I just can't get out, I hope at least that I can fucking die. Photographic Malady. The length of 3 songs. It's like a heartbeat. Sorry about that. I'm on the very last one and it's gonna be there. I don't know. Okay. Photographic Malady. The length of 3 songs. It's like a heartbeat in time, but it passes in slow motion. The band charges onto the stage and begins to gain speed as my eyes dart back and forth inside my eyepiece. Time crawls slowly like a train holding up traffic, but in the end it was really not even close to long enough to drink in the scene and digest. There's a whispering behind my eyes all the while as I work creating a rhythm to my madness. It engulfs my mind and body till I succumb. Shoot, edit, repeat. Shoot, edit, repeat. Shoot, edit, repeat. It's a kind of preternatural chanting that hangs heavy and smears through the air, painting a grin across my face. The incantation rises up to the stage with the heat of my desires and melts itself to the melodies pouring out to the crowd. I take my eyes out of the lens and set them back in the real world. I pray that I manage to capture at least one soul to later feed my addiction. I eclipse my face once again with my photographic guise and scan the crowd with an insatiable hunger that overrides my fears. The 3 songs might be over, but the night is still young, And the crowd is particularly spirited tonight. Plenty of time, plenty of room in my bottomless pit of a heart. Shoot, edit, repeat. Shoot, edit, repeat. Shoot, edit, repeat. Shoot, edit, reap it. Okay, so that was the last one of my latest book, and I thank you for being here with me very much. And thank you for letting me test out my live streaming skills on you guys, which I apologize were kind of poor. I don't know why my camera was kind of shutting off. Maybe it would be better to just use my computer, but I don't know. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. And I don't see any comments or anything or any questions, but you can always feel free to comment later and I will come back and answer stuff. So it was cool hanging out, and holler if you have any questions or just want to talk. And I don't know. You guys have a good evening.